one of the cool things about Dragon Con, and we really typically don't talk about this a lot because this is kind of like our nothing else is going on activity, but they have a gaming area, a tabletop gaming area where you can go and everybody in your party or whatever can go and check out games, and they have just a ridiculous selection of tabletop games that you can play while you're there. And it's a really cool place to go and just be able to, chill out and relax a little bit and get away from all the, hustle and bustle of downtown Atlanta and Dragon Con. And there's been numerous games that we have discovered through this process that we have come to kind of integrate into our own friend group and play them a lot. And I actually brought one here today. This is not a paid product placement. It is going to seem a lot like it. And to the people that make this, hold on. That's Stellar Factory. If you guys would like to become a sponsor, we will take your money. However, I'm talking about Ravine. Got a little show and tell here. So this game is called Ravine. There's actually an expansion for it that we did not play at the con, but I did pick it up.
Oh.
I have it. It's 3 to 6 players. Very easy to explain game. You guys have seen the homie Brendan. We explained it to him in about 2 minutes.
Why did you use him as an example? Just no reason?
No, well, because he was like a last minute addition. He wasn't at the table at the beginning.
Gotcha.
He joined the table and picked it up really quickly. But kind of the gist of this game is everybody's been in a plane crash and you have to work together to survive until you get rescued, and you actually don't know when that's going to happen. So it was a really fun game, very easy to pick up. Not a whole lot of pieces, not really that complicated as you can see. It's a really tiny box. But that was my show and tell for today, and I wanted to let all the homies know about it because it's really fun. I mean, it was an instant hit with our group.
It was incredibly fun. We even played it again sober. And it was great.
I wasn't there for the sober.
Yeah, you weren't there
game.
for the sober session.
I said, fuck that noise.
But it was also great, and that's how I knew that, okay, this is just an amazing game, alcohol withstanding.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to play it tomorrow, but I still won't know whether it's a good game sober or not.
And the thing of it is that, at least for me, the thing that got me was at first I thought that the game was playing it straight. You get your instructions and you know what to do, and you know about resources and how to survive. So I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is a pretty play it straight game. But then you just get some ridiculous shit that you have to do underneath certain circumstances.
Yeah, people in your group start to lose their shit.
Yeah.
And that's when it gets really off the rails and becomes hilarious. I'm very interested to see how the expansion goes, but the expansion is this whole thing where if you die, you become a spirit and you can continue to do things.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Because in the base game, if you die, you kind of just hanging out.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was a miss on their part, but we'll see how the expansion goes.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I know this much: if I and our crew were in a plane wreck, and I only make it a couple days and I die, I'm not saying that I would want y'all to die too, but I don't want y'all to get off the island because I didn't get to leave.
So we just have to stay there.
Yeah.
As our penance for you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, y'all can still hang out and stuff,
I mean, you're only gonna feed us for so long.
Oh yeah. Yes. And I'll try to not take that personal.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't need it anymore. It's fine.
It's true.
That being said, in the news, man, of course this had to happen right after we recorded our last episode, where the fuck did we review? Oh, the long walk. My brain has already been trying to erase that. But yeah, check it out. If you just are feeling real morbid or whatever, or if you're just in too good of a mood and want to not be,
come down some.
Yeah.
Great movie, but you might have to be in a certain mood to watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're not, it's going to put you in that mood. But right after we got done recording that, we actually got the news that Marvel has officially renewed Daredevil Born Again for Season 3, way ahead of the Season 2 release, which is really good because that means that the writing and production and all that, they can go ahead and start preparing to go right into production for Season 3, which is awesome because Daredevil Born Again if the second season does in fact come out in February, it's going to be one of the few streaming shows that actually puts a season out every year.
Yeah, that's a rarity nowadays.
Yeah, with the Pitt, I was very shocked by that because I think it came out in like May or April, and their season 2 is ready to go January, February.
Yeah, and not to speed around Daredevil, but man, the Pitt, they cleaned up at the Emmys, didn't they?
Yes, they did. As a matter of fact, I wanted to talk about that too. The Pitt cleaned up at the Emmys, but I really want to talk about Andor and how they ended up getting. They got the best writing for episode 9 of this past season, which I believe I gave a 10 out of 10 to. Fucking stellar, right? For a major franchise like Star Wars to come out and win a best writing for something like that, I mean, that's just not a thing that happens, right?
Yeah.
The sort of major IPs don't typically win things like this. You have a very few examples where something has come out and kind of transcended I'm not even going to say the genre, I'm going to say the lane, right? Mm-hmm. Because, there's been this kind of thing in Hollywood over the last 30 years where, all the awards go to like these really artsy movies or whatever. And I'm not really upset at that. I mean, a lot of these movies have incredible performances and production and directing in them. So I'm not like knocking whatever the fuck movies stuff you guys like. I am knocking Severance. Not Severance. I don't want to say that. Adolescence.
Okay, I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
I didn't even see Adolescence, so I wasn't going to say anything about it. But I hope that the lead guy in that did a phenomenal job to beat out Colin Farrell as Penguin.
Yeah, he did okay. The show is just, it's drastically overblown. I think Severance is really good. I think it deserves everything that it got. I think the Pitt deserved everything it got. As a matter of fact, I think the Pitt probably deserved even more than it got. And they cleaned up,
Yeah.
I would have actually gone with Mel for the award that Dana got. That's Bryan Cranston's daughter. Mm-hmm. But, I'm sure she's going to win a bunch of Emmys, throughout her life or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a long ways to go.
She's got ways to go. But to me, she was the best character on the show, and probably one of the harder characters to play. But I don't know the actress's name that plays Dana on the show that actually won the best supporting actress. But she did really well.
Yeah,
she did tremendously well. But yeah, Andor coming in and cleaning up. I think they won 5 Emmys.
I believe Penguin won 4.
Yeah, I mean, both of those are just incredible. But I think them winning that best writing for that episode, that's not really heard of. Like, I don't think, and I'm not knocking The Dark Knight here, but I don't think that, what's his name? That played the Joker.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, damn. My brain just wiped. I don't think Heath Ledger gets that Oscar if he was alive.
I disagree, but I hear you, though.
I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
That's not the argument I'm making.
Okay.
I think he doesn't get it if he's alive.
Okay.
I think they very intentionally gave him that Oscar posthumously because he passed. And it's kind of in the same way that, like, a lot of these, like, best actor Oscars, you really win them for other shit that you did.
Yeah, like Leo winning for Revenant when he should have won for
countless other things.
Yeah.
Or, not to get controversial as fuck here, but Will Smith, like, I love King Richard. Mm-hmm. Incredible movie. I've watched it 5-6 times. I think it's a great movie.
He was great in that.
I mainly love it because John Bernthal just plays the nerdy tennis coach, and that shit just gets me every time. And yeah, he was great in that, but I mean, shit, he wasn't better than he was in countless other things. I mean, I think in I Am Legend he should have won it for that.
Yeah, I kind of thought that if you didn't win it for Ali, then he was probably just never going to win it.
Yeah, Ali. I mean, 7 pounds.
Wild Wild West. If he didn't win it for that, I don't
know. No. We're
no.
You
don't.
Pursuit of Happiness, maybe.
Oh, okay.
No.
No Wild Wild West.
No Wild Wild West. No.
Interesting.
No, I'm afraid not. That'd be like saying he deserves it for Men in Black 2.
No, not that one.
No, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, come on, they fought a giant spider at the end. They fought
a giant spider at the end of Wild Wild West.
That's true. And they're the most dangerous predator in the animal kingdom. Did you know that?
Well, I mean, next to polar bears.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone does. But that was a giant mechanical spider.
That's true. And that's why they were able to take it down.
Oh, yep, that's true.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. Had it been a real one.
Oh, they'd been fucked.
They'd have been turbo fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, not to digress, I don't think Heath Ledger wins that if he's alive, just because I think they'd have given it something else. And they would have, I think he would have won a Best Actor. I just don't think it would have been that year. But he absolutely deserved it for his performance in The Dark Knight.
I don't think that, maybe this is just, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Maybe this is just like a technological thing, and maybe it's just that the people who choose these awards don't quite understand the nuance of some of the technological feats that it takes to do some of this stuff. But I think that as much as fans praise Josh Brolin's role as Thanos, I think that critically speaking, it gets kind of downplayed sometimes. Like the fact that he had to learn how to act with, the rig device and portray a stature that's not his own, and be acutely aware of every single facial movement so that it performs well for the CG character. Like it takes a lot to do something like that. And also Thanos is just such a real written character, because I mentioned that because you got me thinking about, superhero villains or superhero characters in general who were just out of the park with their performance. And, Brolin's Thanos, I think, is definitely one of them. But I don't know, like, I was just thinking about recent-ish performances in the superhero genre who probably should have won big and didn't. That's just one that comes to mind for me. Yeah,
I mean, I honestly think that Hugh Jackman should have gotten one for Logan.
For Logan, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, there's been quite a few instances where, there were situations like that where, like, someone should have gotten it, and I agree on Josh Brolin 100% that, his turn as Thanos was, I mean, culturally shifting.
Yeah.
You have a character that no one's ever fucking heard of, and now everyone knows who they are.
Right. Yeah.
That and one guy has played him. That doesn't just happen.
Right.
But yeah, man. I was looking down through some of these, and yeah, some of this is nonsense. But yeah, the directing for a limited anthology series. Philip Barantini won it for Adolescence, and I could see that because the direction was incredible. But them winning really any of this other stuff, I just don't. I mean, I really can't see it. Best limited or anthology series, obviously, I think that should have gone to the Penguin.
Yeah. Our girl, I forget her name, who played Sophia.
Yeah, Kristen Milioti.
That's right.
Milioti.
Yeah.
What really pisses me off about that, and I think not her winning. I'm not pissed about that. Okay. She did a tremendous job, but just the fact that she's not going to be in the Batman 2, and that was confirmed by Matt Reeves, and I'm like, dude, I don't care how far along in that production you are. Clearly not very far. Put her in the damn movie. Like, what are you doing?
I'm not that upset that she's not in it. I want her to be in Penguin season 2 for sure.
Was that greenlit? Is that confirmed?
All but.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those situations.
She's obviously got to be in that, but I just really think leaving that such an important character out of the movie, even if it's just a cameo, work her in somewhere because she was obviously incredibly well received. And, I mean, she's now essentially the head of the fucking crime family.
Yeah, but she's also imprisoned. I mean, and
she imprisoned at the end of Penguin?
Yeah.
She go to jail?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't remember that, but it's been.
He said several he's about to kill her, and then he actually just called the cops.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I mean, because if she ended the show in the same state as Penguin, I'd be like, oh, absolutely, she's going to be in the Batman 2.
Right.
But no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I would love to see her in that. I guess I'm just of the state where, like, if it doesn't fit, then don't force her in there.
Right.
And that goes for any of the characters.
Any character. Yeah. Do you think that you think Penguin's going to be the main villain?
No, I think Colin Farrell has said that he has like a handful of scenes. As a matter of fact, Matt Reeves has recently said that and taking you guys do with this what you will, but he said that the main villain or antagonist for the Batman Part 2 has never been in a live action movie.
Oh.
So people are speculating again, and it's funny because it's the same speculation that people had back when the Batman 1 came out. Oh, it's going to be Hush, or it's going to be Court of Owls, or it's going to be, but as of now, still don't know.
I'll be honest, it really should be Court of Owls.
I think so.
Because the first movie actually sets that up really well.
It does, yeah.
There's actually some direct Court of Owls like references in the first movie. When he goes to and starts discovering like the secret society that his parents were a part of, and where all this funding went and all this money and like all or it kind of all just disappeared. They set it up perfectly for the Court of Owls.
Yes.
And I think that Penguin fits right into that. With him also being an outsider. They could even do a little thing where he goes to Penguin for help. Against them, which would be hilarious.
Right. You think I'm going to help you? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be tremendous.
But I will say he deserved Best Lead Actor in a drama.
Sure. I think so. But again, I haven't seen Adolescence, so I can't be too harsh on it. With Severance, I've seen all of season 1, and I really enjoyed it. I need to get back into season 2. But I just haven't for whatever reason.
I know that the homie Kay really loved it. She binged that in like a week, all of it. Yeah. So, and I've seen the first couple episodes, and I'm intrigued. I like it.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I don't know. I guess I kind of saw potentially where they were going with season 2, and I was just like, yeah, this is fine. I'll come back to it later.
Yeah.
Interesting premise. It's not lost levels of what the fuckery for sure, but there is a lot of things where you just have to take note of. I'm probably not going to get an answer for that.
I'm very intrigued as to why the Penguin is considered a anthology series and not a drama, but Andor is considered in the drama category if they're going to do another season of Penguin. I mean, that's just odd to me.
That is bizarre.
Because Andor is like never gonna. I mean, there's never gonna be another season of Andor. It's just not gonna happen, and it was designed that way. So it's odd, unless they put it in Best Drama Series because Disney originally said, "Oh, we're gonna do 5 seasons."
That could be it.
And then Tony Gilroy was like, "Nah," and now he's like, "Fuck you guys," and I got an Emmy.
So is Tony? Is he on the outs with Disney?
He's not necessarily on the outs, but he's done.
Okay.
He's literally been working on this shit for a decade. He wasn't the director on Rogue One. That was Gareth Edwards, but he was the lead writer. So he's literally been working on Star Wars since 2014 or whatever. And Disney originally wanted to do 5 seasons of Andor, and he was like, "Nah, dog." Like, I mean, can you imagine if all of those 3 episode arcs that we got, if there was a whole season for each of those?
My viewpoint on Andor would be much different.
Yeah, I think so too. Now, granted, like, did Andor leave me wanting more at the end of season 2? Like, would I have liked another 5 episodes? Like, sprinkled in there where I could see even more. Yeah, absolutely. I would have liked to see more, but I would much rather the show leave me feeling that way than, oh God, do I have to sit through more of this?
Right.
You know,
Right.
They went out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pitt. Noah Wiley. I'm not mad at that.
No.
For him winning. He did incredible. I think the Pitt is probably my show of the year for this year so far. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I got to go back and compare because there were a lot of really good shows this year.
Yeah.
But the Pitt is definitely up there. I didn't expect to like it so much, but man, it was tremendous.
Have you seen it all?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. They just really got their finger on the pulse. Like, I think a lot of it has to do with how it's paced. Mm-hmm. You cannot put it down.
Yeah.
There's nowhere for you to get out.
Right.
There's nowhere for you to get off this train. Like, it just keeps going. And they'll end the episode in a insanely fucked up place to where you have to watch the next one.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like if we cut this episode off right fucking now in the middle of this sentence, you know, and then you just gotta and then you see we got another episode. That, you know.
Oh shit. Well, we do have an episode here to discuss.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
So perhaps it's time we get into it. But of course, proper introductions are in order. So, homies one and all, welcome back to another very special episode of the Superhero Homies Podcast. My name is Quentin, and as always, I am here with the world's greatest co-host, who I'm sure totally loves this episode of Peacemaker, the homie Caleb.
What's going on, everybody? Actually, I really do love this episode of Peacemaker. I'm starting to lose faith in the season. And part of that is I'm starting to feel like they didn't have a season's worth of shit to tell. Like, that is my main complaint. I will say, before we get into it, 2 days ago, I caught myself singing that goddamn intro song to myself.
That's going to be my first question to you, because I'm going to let you know now. I'm going to ask you this question for every episode of Peacemaker. What are your thoughts on the themes? For science, yeah. What are your thoughts on the new theme song as of episode 5?
Shouldn't have changed it.
Okay.
Do you really want to taste it? You know, I do. And it's not there, and I think it hurts the show. I do think, after 5 episodes, I do think that this song is more tonally on point with this season. Mm-hmm. It's a darker season. Yeah. Nobody's having a good fucking time here in Peacemaker season 2. Yeah. I mean, the most having a good time person is Adebayo, and she has nothing to do.
And she's not having a good time either.
Yeah, no, she's not having a good time either. But
yeah,
she just doesn't really have anything to do, and therefore is having the best time.
Yeah.
Even Flurry's not having a good time.
And that's saying something.
The only motherfucker that's having a good time is Eagly.
Yeah.
Eagly's having a great time.
Yeah, and for a split second, I didn't think he was having so great a time.
yeah. I didn't think he was having any kind of time.
But yeah, homies, we are here to discuss, of course, Peacemaker, Season 2, Episode 5. What is the name of this episode?
If you hadn't asked me, I could have told you.
Yeah, that's probably how that goes. It is titled... I
don't think that's what the title is.
Oh, really?
Back to the Suture.
Okay, yeah, Back to the Suture.
Okay, so what do you think about the song at this point in time?
You actually stole my thoughts exactly. It's kind of creepy. My thoughts were, yeah, do you want to taste it? Do you really want to taste it? It's still, of course, the superior song. But the way that they tie in this song into the scenes, into the opening scenes, is pretty good. And they couldn't do that with Do You Want to Taste It?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so what were your overall thoughts on this episode?
Well, I let out a big ass sigh when I pulled up HBO Max and saw that this was an even shorter episode this week.
How long was this one?
This shit was like 37 minutes, I want to say.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was and not only that, but like it cuts off 10 minutes before it ends. So yeah, 37 minutes, and it's really only a 27-minute episode because like there's 10 minutes left on the shit when the credits start to roll because they have the post credit scene, the shit during the credits, and then the preview for next week. So it's literally only like 27 minutes of an episode. And I mean, I feel a lot like I felt about 2 and 3. 4 and 5 could have been one episode.
Yeah, at this point, it's hard to argue. I really thought that this episode was going to leave me wanting more, which it did, but it's more of leaving me wanting more. It's like going to like a fancy Michelin star restaurant. I'm poor, so I've never been to one, but I imagine that this is what it's like when they hand you like these small portions of food, and it's like it's some of the most delicious, delectable food that you'll ever eat, but the portions are so small, you're like, man, I really want more. Not just because it was good, but more so because this just isn't enough for a meal.
Yeah.
That's kind of how some of these episodes of Peacemaker are. They are delectable little bites, but there's just not enough for me to really feast on.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like, after, 3 years to get a season 2?
Just about, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the incredibly long production time on us getting a season 2 and us getting these very meager morsels is not awesome. And it is giving me a little bit of disdain for the show because, like, I'm not even getting a hand job here. It's just like a couple strokes and then I'll see you next week. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, I'm getting a couple strokes and then like you on fucking TikTok. And
yeah.
Like, hey.
Yeah, hey. Well, hey. We was doing something here. And I mean, that's just, it is hard for me to like really be excited about the show when they insist on, just pulling the rug out from under us every week,
And it's doubly that once you realize that as interesting as the through line plot is not as strong as season 1.
No, and I mean, really, we have got almost none of it, to be honest. Like, we've gotten a very small amount of the other world, and I guess he's there, like, for realsies now, over 2/3 of the way through the damn season with 3 episodes left.
Right.
And, I mean, I hope these last 3 episodes actually have some kind of meat on them because we're going to be starving if not.
Yeah, these next 3 episodes have to have length and girth to fully satisfy the needs.
Are you proud of yourself?
A little bit.
Okay.
But with this episode, it's not like nothing happens.
No.
Things do happen. Interesting things do happen. And the ball is rolling again, whereas it felt like it was really coming to a creeping halt in previous episodes. But now it feels like we're picking up again. It's just the issue is things aren't really happening at a pace that makes a whole lot of sense for a TV show. And it's hard to argue with your previous statements of this probably could have been maybe 6 episodes instead of 8.
Yeah, we definitely could have. Like 2 and 3 could have definitely been an episode, and 4 and 5 definitely could have been an episode.
Yeah,
both of them are literally like you split an hour of television in half. Furthermore, speaking of dicks, we found out that Rick Flag, his is his weakness. Rick Flag Sr. We already kind of knew this from Creature Commandos, where the princess completely duped him.
Okay, look, can we call that a weakness? If I would have done the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, because it's still a vulnerability.
Okay.
I will say that the opening scene here, completely useless. It didn't tell us anything we didn't already know.
You didn't like the funeral scene?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I thought it was a nice little touch that they put it in there, but for narratively, what does this scene tell us? Like, we already know, that, like, Rick Flag Sr. was trying to get at whoever leaked the files.
Yeah.
We already know that Harcourt was in a relationship with Rick Flag. We already know that that Peacemaker killed him, and that Rick Flag Sr. is trying to find out, and that until he became director of Argus. He didn't know, So, I mean, I just don't know what this scene was really meant to accomplish.
Yeah, you're right. We did know all that. I think that maybe it was just to put us more so in the mindset of Rick Flag Sr. from an emotional standpoint, so that when we see him beat the shit out of Peacemaker, we get we get a more reminiscent sense of where he's coming from. Also,
he said that they had a fight scene.
He did.
That's not true.
That's not true at all. Yeah, Frank Grillo lied to us.
Yeah.
This was actually off mic. As soon as we finished recording a few days ago when we did the long walk, I was telling the homie Caleb about a podcast that I saw with Frank Grillo, and I think it was with Muscle and Fitness. It was a very, very good podcast. But there's a moment in there where he's talking about John Cena, and then they talk a little bit about Peacemaker, and he says, yeah, in episode 5, there's this really badass fight scene between me and John, and apparently to Frank Grillo, that means that translates to him getting to beat the shit out of John Cena.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens here. There is no fight.
Yeah. He just, beats the ever-loving shit out of him, and it was brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, those blows were vicious.
Especially that knee where he was already up against the wall.
Oh.
I was like, I think his knee went all the way into the wall.
That's beyond a concussion. I don't know what that is. That's just straight up brain trauma, But yeah, so we do open up with the funeral scene here, and you are correct. It doesn't give us any new information. I think that I like the scene for what it is, but from a character standpoint, I understand. From a narrative standpoint, though, you're right. It doesn't provide us any new information, but it is, I think, just interesting to see how Rick Flag was directly after the death of his son, and him fishing for information. So, just interesting nonetheless. This I guess opening scene post credits, when we see Peacemaker going to meet with Emilia. This was an interesting scene here. So they're obviously setting up Peacemaker to to be apprehended.
Right.
But there was a code word that they established, our protagonist.
Copacetic,
yep. And Chris, Peacemaker, he was well aware of this. However, he really needed to go talk to Emilia just to see if there was any spark there, if there was any real romantic, emotional feelings there between the two of them before he made this permanent decision to leave this universe.
Right.
And that's why he risked it all. Man, we're going to risk it all for some pussy sometimes. Even though he had theoretically had that exact same pussy lined up for him in a different universe.
Yeah.
That is the difference.
That is true. Yeah, like if there's no chance of me getting it here, I'm going to go over there and get it, I guess is his mindset. There was some interesting stuff in this scene. We found out that Bordeaux is a motherfucking cyborg.
Yeah, we found out she's a cyborg. And I was checking my mental database, is she a goddamn cyborg in the comics? And she very well could be, I think, a cyborg of Checkmate. So yeah, that is that was definitely an interesting reveal. I was either she's got some very specific geometry going on that she can do on the fly, or she is a robot. And then they said that she's a cyborg. So yeah, that was interesting. But Judo Master is apparently not just a master of judo, but also he's apparently a decent shot as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very worried at first until the Trank Dart came out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Long story short here, Peacemaker is eventually apprehended and taken down in the end by Harcourt in order to save his life, because Bordeaux was going to just off him.
Yeah. This was really crazy, man. And Rick Flag Sr. is kind of fucking unhinged and villainous here, to an extent. I mean, I guess there's the whole thing of where it's he did kill his son or whatever, but man, he does some straight up Vic Mackey shit here.
Yeah, he does.
Not to mention that, as much as Peacemaker was a piece of shit for what he did, he was under orders. Like, Waller gave him those orders. He didn't just cold-blooded kill Rick Flag because he just wanted to.
Yeah.
And I mean, bullshit or not, I mean, he was working for bad people. He was being a piece of shit. But Rick Flag Sr. acts like he just like went to his son's house and burned it down while he was asleep.
Right.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
Just cuz.
I guess you would have to wonder though, if you're Amanda Waller, the file, whatever you have for that mission to Corto Maltese, it probably doesn't mention anything about that.
Yeah, but Economos mentioned it, so I mean he knows.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying that like on the official record though, I'm sure there's no trail.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing in the official record where he's like, where Amanda Waller was like, yeah. So if these files and shit come up, delete them shits.
Right. Yeah. So this opening scene was pretty interesting here. Chris is apprehended and taken in. He's not booked immediately though.
Right.
This is when we get the scene between Harcourt and Economos, and she's like, "Hey, you need to make sure he gets booked, otherwise, like they could kill him." Do you think that Rick Flag Sr. would have taken it that far with the beating?
He certainly wasn't concerned about whether they were going to kill him or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Economos once again saves the day here and steals every scene that he's in.
Yep.
But, I mean, I got to say, this whole thing felt dumb to me. Ultimately, like, yeah, we got to see how, like, we finally got to see the confrontation between the two of them. But they really didn't have much of a confrontation as far as, like, a discussion.
No.
It just went straight into Rick Flag Sr. beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And then they let him go. And, like, after all the shit y'all went through to bring him in here, what was the point?
Yeah. No, I felt the same way. I thought it was a weird choice because it felt like it should have been a bigger moment than what it was. And don't get me wrong, the ass kicking was brutal and it was vicious. It's just at the end of episode 4, it felt like the confrontation between Harcourt and Chris was supposed to be like a really big deal. And him being captured and turned in was supposed to be a really, really big deal. But in actuality, 15 minutes later, he's back at his old cabin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this episode, it feigns high stakes, but in actuality, I can't really say that. It's almost like if you cut out the last 5 minutes of episode 4, there's no difference really. You would be wondering why Peacemakers beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there isn't that much of a difference because, I mean, they already knew technically where the cabin was at because fucking Red St. Wild, yeah, he knew where Eagly was.
Had tracked Eagly out there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Prime Eagle. This motherfucking eagle really does have superpowers. The whole time.
I can't make sense of any of this. I don't fucking know.
Is Eagly a super eagle in the comics?
I don't. No.
Yeah, this is just a weird choice by James Gunn.
Yeah. He was like, you know what? Eagly's gonna be fucking super eagle here.
It's like, you know what? There's not enough arc here in season 2. We're gonna give Eagly a subplot.
I feel like he and like whoever like his right hand man is for Peacemaker, it was like, sir, I think that that we're too forward focused on Peacemaker here. Like maybe some of these other characters should get something. And he's like, you're right. Eagly needs a real strong side plot here.
Yeah, I'm like, Vigilante and Adebayo don't have a goddamn thing to do this season.
It's got to be, I mean, on the bright side, it's got to be some of the easiest paychecks they've ever gotten.
Oh, sure. But, they don't have a fucking thing to do, and we have this whole Eagly subplot purely so that James Gunn can find a way to write Michael Rooker into the show.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't be wrong. Red St. Wild was fucking hilarious.
He was great. And I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Rooker comes back again next season as Snowflame.
Yeah, or any other character. Yeah.
I don't doubt it at this point. But So you may be asking yourself, what was the point of this arc with Red Saint Wild? And the answer is, who fucking knows? I don't.
I think they should get James Franco for Snowflame.
Oh, wow. Or maybe they should just go past James Franco and get, what's his name, Tommy Wiseau?
Oh, yeah. Just go straight to it, yeah.
Peacemaker, you're tearing me apart.
He'll just actually do cocaine on the set. Like,
or they get Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. That's true. That'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah. I think that might be a little too close to home.
I mean, you know.
I want James Franco to be Snowflame as his Dave Skylark character from The Interview.
Oh, Jesus.
But just with cocaine superpowers.
Has it been long enough? Can James Franco come back now into the spotlight?
I think so. I think he's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's been long enough. People have done worse shit.
That's true.
Than him.
That is very true. Yeah. So
they letting Kevin Spacey do shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true.
And I'm like, man, this motherfucker was like, you know, I didn't think Kevin Spacey was ever going to be seen anywhere ever again, which is probably how it should have went. But
yeah.
You know.
I mean, look, all I know is that if Bryan Singer pops out with another movie, then we know that, you know.
Just whatever at this point.
Right.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So, Red Saint Wild, at first, he damn near poisons Eagly with, like, a rigged rodent. But thankfully, a fox steals Eagly's lunch, and the fox eats the rodent, and he foams at the mouth and dies. And Eagly's like, what the fuck?
He's like, this motherfucker. I also just want to point out that when he started talking to the rat and then flung him, I was like, what kind of fucking awakening, goddamn warbreaker bullshit is about to happen here? But thankfully, that's not what was going on.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, who knows, though?
Yeah, because we watched this motherfucker go on a legit, like, spirit quest in the last episode.
Yeah, he took an ayahuasca trip without the ayahuasca.
Yeah.
And just straight up spirit walked and located Eagly.
Yeah.
Maybe Red Saint Wild is an unreliable narrator and we're just trusting that he's got some kind of powers. But then again, how the fuck did he know where Eagly was?
Yeah, and then, well, maybe he's just still tripping balls and Eagly doesn't have powers.
Well, it looks like he actually does shoot Eagly at first.
Yeah.
He shoots an eagle.
Yeah, Eagly definitely sacrificed one of his followers.
Sacrifices must be made.
That's true.
You know. Thankfully, it wasn't our Eagly. It was just some other eagle fuck. And then Red Saint Wild is trounced upon by not one, not two, but several eagles. And then the Eagle Prime himself, Eagly, descends. And we see some kind of glowing sigil behind Eagly. And Red Saint Wild, he knows that his days are numbered. And he gets, what do you call them when eagles kill you? Murdered? Just murdered?
Yeah, he gets shredded. This is a bad way to go, man.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like, they're going to be at you for a while before you bleed out.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the Prime Eagle.
Yeah. That's the moral of the story, I guess.
And now he's entered a new universe. I wonder if his eagle powers work over there.
Ooh.
Like, can he, like, summon eagle friends to him? Like, is there another Prime Eagle in that universe that's a racist?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out, hopefully. So, yeah, this is around the same time, though, that Peacemaker, you know, he's coming back from the interrogation.
Right. From the beating.
Yeah, from the ass whooping. But before we get there, let's talk a little bit about this Sacha Bordeaux and Rick Flag Sr. situation here.
Yeah.
Do you think that she's trying to play him?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's working.
It is.
Just like it worked in
Creature Commandos.
In Creature Commandos. I was trying to think of the name of the country that they were in. But
oh, yeah.
some Middle Eastern,
Middle Eastern
or Eastern European sounding,
DC
fake nation
name, But I mean, again, that would work on me too. Just keeping it real.
I mean, I'm not saying that it wouldn't, but I mean, it's obvious that she's playing him. I don't know what her end game is here, but something's going on.
Yeah, something's up, and I guess we'll see exactly what that is, and then how shit comes about. I don't know if this ends with like a big fight between like Sasha and Emilia. That would be interesting.
I could see that.
Yeah, Emilia would have somebody to actually take her frustration out on who maybe deserves it. And she's probably going to meet her fucking match.
Yeah, especially since we don't know what all like cyborg shit she has going on.
Yeah. What if it's just the eyes and that's it? You
know? Well, that I mean,
it's gonna be a long day at the office for her.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's definitely trying to play him at some point. What do you think about Fleury? He seems to be making some kind of turn.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fleury is realizing like the actual stakes here. I think he is going for the face turn. I like Fleury though,
I do too.
Yeah. It's nice to see that. You can tell he's kind of being relegated to like basically like side character status, especially at Argus. So it'll be interesting to see like if he actually does the right thing by the end of the show.
Yeah. So shortly after releasing Peacemaker, they of course find him because Judo Master's tracking him down.
Right.
Argus has the fucking weirdest group of people that work underneath them.
It's very weird that they would use Judo Master at all.
Or Red Saint Wild.
Yeah. I mean, I could see Red Saint Wild if they were just like, who do we know that can take an eagle out?
Probably anyone with a gun.
Yeah. And they were like, oh, well, it says right here in the paper that this guy is a trained eagle hunter.
Yeah, specifically.
It's like, all right, well, I guess we should get him. I can see that. But Judo Master, who's like a known piece of shit, I mean, I could see Amanda Waller doing this, but like Rick Flag Sr. specifically getting this guy, it just seems weird to me.
It does. I think it would track a little bit more if he got like a creature commando to do it, someone who he's more familiar with.
Right.
Could you imagine if he got fucking Frankenstein?
Oh my God.
Played by David Harbour.
Yeah, it would have to be. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm sure David Harbour is going to reprise that role at some point in live action.
That would be tremendous. So, Peacemaker, he takes Eagly and they go into the parallel universe, but they shut the gate behind them. In doing so, though, I don't know the rules of how this works, but apparently he can just leave the device there, but shut the universe off behind him still.
Right.
He does leave a note. Judo Master, from what we can assume or ascertain, he also goes in as well.
Yeah, yep. And he also left a note, but Argus is never going to get it.
Nope, they're never going to get it. And I don't know if they're going to care that much.
No, they're just going to think he's gone.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting, man. And then going back to what we were talking about earlier, that's it. That's the fucking episode. This podcast is officially way longer than this episode of television.
It is.
We literally ran down second by fucking second the entire episode in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys should be impressed.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah. Impressed with us, not them.
Yeah. Yeah. But that is it. Listen, okay. It's not that I don't think that this is a solid episode of television. Like, what we got is not bad at all. And I say that the same thing about episode 4. And I feel like I was maybe being a little nice to episode 4 because I just knew in my heart that episode 5 was really going to pay off in a big way. But it's like a build up to a build up at this point.
Right.
And I'm ready to bust.
Yeah.
You know? And so like episode 6, I mean, goddamn, man, there's no way that episode 6 is just another fillery episode unless episode 6 they decide to focus on all the side characters.
Oh, we did forget one thing.
What's that?
the trio killed the kaiju from Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did skip over that.
That's right. We do see the dead kaiju, and then we see that it's the white supremacy.
Oh, God. I had to workshop the name a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, him and his dad and Captain Triumph have. I guess over at DC they were like, we paid a lot of money for this model.
Yeah, we're gonna use this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, the same kaiju that Clark fights in Superman shows up in their universe, and they take it down. So I wonder if like in that universe, if like Lex Luthor is like this freedom fighter or whatever.
Oh man!
And he summoned the kaiju to distract the white supremacists.
I know what can destroy white supremacy. A goddamn kaiju.
A goddamn kaiju.
Fuck, not even they could do it. But that also makes me wonder, how fucking strong is this trio?
Right. Because they seemed like they didn't have a big problem doing it.
Yeah. Well, we saw the Justice Gang and Superman kind of all struggle to take this thing down.
Well, I mean, Mr. Terrific did kind of just fucking wreck it. Most of the struggle was like, them trying to contain the thing, and then Mr. Terrific was like, man, fuck this shit.
True. But still, it takes a lot of power to kill something like that.
Yeah. They definitely got like rocket launchers and all kinds of nonsense.
And they got jetpacks.
Yeah, they're still telling like what kind of shit their dad has.
Oh, yeah. He's got more than white hoods and burning crosses.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you given any more thought to the whole idea that it's just white supremacy land in this universe?
Oh yeah, definitely. The more I think about it and the more I look at it, the more I think that that's probably what's going on. Mm-hmm. It would be crazy if they have like a fucking Nazi Superman over there and that's the cameo.
Oh, no.
Because, Earth X in the comics actually does have.
Yeah. And
it would be fucking hilarious if David Cornsweet somehow played a more evil Superman.
Oh, no. Because, I don't think anyone is equipped to stop that.
How many Supermans do you think he's going to end up playing before this is all said and done? Because, like, so far, he's already been Superman and Ultraman. Mm-hmm. He's goddamn almost assured to end up playing Bizarro once, because he tossed that clone into the black hole.
Right.
It's definitely going to come back as fucking Bizarro, no matter,
True.
Like, 100%. If they don't do that, that's a huge miss.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot. He's gonna play a lot of different versions of Superman, I think, when it's all said and done.
Red Sun spinoff.
Yeah, you were gonna get a Red Sun spinoff, maybe even an Injustice spinoff.
Oh man,
you know. So yeah, I can definitely see him just every movie he's gonna play a different version of Superman.
And the original one.
Yep, and the original one. I hope he likes that costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, this universe, this Earth 2, or whatever they want to call it, is quite fascinating. And I think that we are not seeing a lot of it on purpose. James Gunn, he's really playing his cards close to the chest with this one. Not showing us a whole lot. Even on, like, next week's episode, that little clip that we got, didn't see a whole lot there.
They barely showed anything.
Yeah. All we saw was apparently Vigilante has a shit ton of cocaine.
Maybe he's gonna have something to do.
That'd be nice. He's finally in the outfit.
Yeah.
That's something.
That's something, yeah.
But yeah. Our team of protagonists, unless your name is Peacemaker or Eagly, you don't have a lot to do.
Yep.
In this whole season.
Economos
has
more to do than anybody else.
Yeah, I would say Harcourt as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But other than that, Adebayo and Vigilante, they have been just relegated to background.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, fucking Judo Master has more screen time than they do.
Yeah. Like, we didn't even get a Judo Master Vigilante fight. We couldn't squeeze something like that in there somewhere.
Yeah, we couldn't have added, 5 minutes into one of these episodes with, you had to really pack that hour.
Right. Oh, man. So, what do you want to see for next week's episode?
I would like to see the plot go forward.
What would you reasonably like to see?
I would like to get the story behind this alternate universe officially once and for all. I think they have to drop that. I want to see like more of it.
Yeah.
I also want to see Peacemaker over there like just happy living his best life, and then get the reveal. Because it's gonna be hilarious if that's the case.
With everything he said, it's like our world, but it's so much better.
Yeah, everything's great. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Oh, and that really makes me wonder, because I thought that we were gonna have to worry about Adebayo, but Judo Master, he's over there.
Yeah. They don't like that shit.
Yeah, and maybe we get the reveal with him.
Yeah. Also, it's interesting to me that they have Harcourt specifically in two different outfits.
Right.
Like, they didn't do that with anyone else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's also interesting. And if in our universe, she very much, has on like a very kind of progressive kind of outfit. She's got pants on, the tank top, whatever. And then in the other universe, she has a very more traditional outfit. It's a blouse with a long skirt down to the feet. It very much kind of screams that the laws of society may be a little different.
Yeah.
We also don't know what she does at Argus we have
no clue. And also, I'm trying to think back. I don't think we hear any mention of Waller.
Nope.
Yeah.
No Waller. No Kardashians.
Yeah. So this alternate world, I think, is gonna it's gonna be a really interesting twist. Whatever it is, it better be. If it's flat, then I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, there also has to be something big, like some reveal towards the end of like something that makes this like worth watching for the DCU as a whole. He keeps repeatedly saying, "Oh, this leads right into Superman 2, right into Superman 2." All right, well, let's see it.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna need something.
This better not be like that goddamn WandaVision, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man trilogy bullshit.
That was a whole lot you just said right there, and it meant nothing.
Yeah. I mean, same thing with Kevin Feige. Yeah. Yeah.
It's all gonna come together, and yeah.
I'm still waiting. It's been like 6 years, and I'm still waiting.
Oh no. So, not to get into any potential spoilers or anything, because I don't know shit, but do you think that there's anything to make of the picture of David Cornsweet in that picture with John Cena?
I mean, he had on the same outfit that we've seen him in, and so that makes me think, okay, either he's going to show up like in the finale, like as a cameo, or he's going to be in the other universe. Yeah. And if he's in the other universe, that seems bad.
Seems real bad.
Real bad.
So I wonder, all right, if you're a white supremacist and an alien comes down and it's like a super powered alien, it's like, it's an alien, so you hate it, right? But what if it looks like you?
I was gonna say, but it's white.
Yeah,
it's got blue eyes.
Yeah. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah. They'll have to take him in. Yeah, or he just doesn't tell anyone.
Oh yeah, that too.
He gets his powers not from being Kryptonian, but from being white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See,
there you go. That checks out. I wish there was something more that we could say about this episode, homies. But there is one more thing. Adebayo got her first customer.
Oh yeah. And I'm pretty sure that he just wants to hook up.
What was the thing he asked about?
About the hat.
Yeah, was it about Greek? Yeah, are you familiar with something about? He said something about Greek, and Adebayo asked Vigilante like, what does Greek mean in reference to security? And he said nothing that I know of, but in prostitution it means butt fucking.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think that this is exactly what Adebayo was going for.
Nope.
With her company, but I mean, a customer's a customer.
Yeah, that's true. $20 is $20.
That's right. Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh man, yeah. So, hopefully she gets more customers of the right variety that she's looking for, and not people soliciting for prostitution.
Well, man, you want to score this thing? I think it's your turn to go first.
I guess it is my turn, huh? Yeah.
Because I went first on
the long walk.
On long walk.
Yeah.
That wasn't easy.
Right. So here's the thing. I think that this episode does certainly have nuggets in it that are very entertaining. It's hard to say that it's not well paced because, like you said, this episode from opening scene to the beginning of the end credits is like 30 minutes. It's not a very meaty episode. So there's certainly nothing wrong with the pacing. They are moving some things along here. It's just that these episodes, man, they're not giving us a whole lot to work with. I think that the character usage here is not strong, and it's mostly because we do have a lot of new characters here. We got Rick Flag Sr., we got Sasha Bordeaux, we got Fleury. So a lot of our favorites that we have from season 1, they just kind of get relegated to the background. Oh, and I can't forget about Red St. Wild.
Yeah. Who doesn't exist anywhere.
Who doesn't exist anywhere. But between the plot just sitting and stewing and really not going anywhere, I'm okay with that for an episode. If you're trying to build anticipation and character growth for the next episode, I'm okay with that. But now I feel like we've done that 2 times in a row. And the interesting thing is, I think quality-wise, for me, this is similar to episode 4, but my patience has grown thinner since episode 4. And that does, unfortunately, kind of affect my score if I look at this episode as the greater part of a whole, which is this season. I gave episode 4 I think I gave it a 7.5. I'm going to give episode 5 here a 6.9.
Giggity. I'm tempted to give this shit a 5 since it's only half an episode. I, of course, had to do that as you drank a long swig of water. Yeah, man. What more to say about this episode? What we get here, like we said, nothing is really bad. Some of it is contrived, like the whole them going through several episodes worth of bullshit. I mean, they lost a squad of agents trying to bring this guy in, and then within 15 minutes, they just fucking let him go so they could track him back to his house that they already knew where it was. And here's the thing. They didn't even fucking ask him. At no point in time were they even like, where's the fucking door at or whatever. They didn't even ask him.
And I get it, right? Like, Rick Flag Sr. doesn't really give a shit. Like, he's there for revenge. But the other agents there who actually want to do the job, even Fleury, I'm sure, wants to know the answer to, like, these questions.
Yeah, and he's just like, take the cuffs off and get the fuck out, turn off the recording equipment. Yeah. Straight up Vic Mackey as fuck.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and honestly, I don't know that they really wanted to cast Rick Flag Sr. in this sort of like villainous light, but that's definitely where we're at here. And I mean, I guess, Frank Grillo might have been typecast if we're just going to have this motherfucker do a heel turn. It would be hilarious if Peacemaker kills him too.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, man. I mean, I think he might be the villain of the season on this side of the fence,
We're over halfway throughout this season, and he is certainly the antagonist.
Yeah.
To Peacemaker.
So, I'm going to give this one a 6.5. You guys really got to get your shit together. With this very slow, like 1 a week release schedule, it feels bad when we only get 27 minutes worth of an episode. And I'm not going to call it filler because it does move some things along, but this is all stuff that you really should have accomplished in the last episode, which you used the last episode to build up to this episode, and then this episode didn't really deliver on much of anything. And it's really just kind of feels both contrived and rushed. So there you have it, folks.
Really bizarre stuff. I can only assume this is just to fill out a certain episode time slot, like just to keep it running.
I'm sure HBO wanted,
yeah,
they probably wanted 8.
Oh, now they wanted 8, but for House of the Dragon, they couldn't do more than what they had. Huh?
We got 2 Game of Thrones properties coming out next year.
House of the Dragon and
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, interesting. Yep. Okay.
I believe Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I think it's coming out in the early, I think January, February, March, first quarter. And then House of the Dragon should be out by the end of the year.
Okay. Man, so House of the Dragon is a long wait from its previous season, huh?
I want to say that they just wrapped filming on it. And, the post-production, making those fucking dragons and everything look perfect, that takes up tons of time. So, they are very set on the fact that they're going to get both of them out next year. Night of the Seven Kingdoms is an easy one for them because I don't think there's going to be any fucking dragons in it. Because Night of the Seven Kingdoms would be when Maester Aemon is a...
it's just the Duncan Egg thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Maester Aemon would be a teenager. So let's just assume he was 80. Mm-hmm. So this would be 70 years before.
Yeah.
So
yeah. That's true.
Yeah, the dragons had died out or whatever by that point.
Okay. Interesting. We have Gen V.
Yeah.
Is when's that come out? Is it this week or next week?
It's already out.
God damn.
Yeah, there's 3 episodes. I almost watched them last night, but I was like, well, we're not going to review it till Wednesday.
Yep.
And it was actually pretty late when I watched Peacemaker last night, so I haven't peeped any of it yet. But they're all already released. I think they came out on Wednesday.
So by the time we review, will there be 4 episodes out?
I'm not sure. If so, we'll do the first 4.
Yep.
But if not, we should definitely just review that chunk of 3 that they came out with.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we'll be back with Gen V Season 2, at least episodes 1 through 3.
Yeah.
And hopefully next Friday we'll have a more uplifting review of Peacemaker to bring you guys.
Yes. Well, are you still going to the con? I know I'm not going.
Well, yeah, so the thing of it is, right, because I need information from them as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really don't want to make the trip down there and them just give me the shoulder shrug.
Right, yeah, we don't know who you are.
Yeah, but you guys sent me the email.
Yeah, I talked to the homie Kevin today, and he was very dismayed that I wasn't going to be able to make it. And I was like, yeah, man, we're kind of getting jerked around. So
Yeah, I told him about it yesterday, I think. And,
well, if you're here, we'll record. If not, we'll catch it up when you get back. But
for sure.
Because I'm going to miss the following week. I'm going to be in Orlando.
You'll be out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to miss actually both of our recording sessions that week.
Oh, yeah. It'll be me and Junior.
That's right.
He's a terrible, sorry, Junior. He's a terrible co-host.
Well, Dylan won't be with us. You just grab Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan, I need you to watch all these episodes that you've never seen before.
No, just have him watch episode 6 of Peacemaker. Hasn't seen any of it. And just come on and review episode 6.
That would be tremendous.
They're just in a white supremacy land from jump, and he's like, what the fuck?
So, Dylan, what you think? Oh, man. Yep. Well, there you have it, folks. We have a lot coming down the pipeline for you guys, and yes, we promise Doomsday Clock is still on the way. We just got to find the time. But we will be back again very soon, guys. You got anything else before we wrap up?
No, that's it. Be safe, make good choices. Don't do anything we wouldn't do, and if you do, name it after us.
That all sounds fair. Well, homies, that's going to be all for now. We will see you guys again next time. But until then, my name is Superhero Homie Q.
I'm Superhero Homie Caleb.